A long time ago, there was a man named Joseph who was forced to move away from his home to a place called Egypt. He began working in the house of a man named Potiphar. Potiphar was an officer of Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. Potiphar was happy with all of Joseph's work and put him in charge of the entire house and everything in it. Soon, Potiphar's wife became angry at Joseph and told lies about him. When Potiphar heard these things, he was furious and had Joseph arrested and thrown into prison, even though Joseph didn't do anything wrong. What happened to Joseph wasn't fair, but Joseph still loved God and trusted that God was in control of all things. Because of this, God blessed everything that Joseph did. The man who oversaw the prison saw that God was with Joseph and put him in charge of the entire prison. Everyone in the prison was under his authority. One night, 2 of the prisoners had dreams that they didn't understand. When Joseph saw them, he asked them why they were so sad. They told him about the dreams they had had, and Joseph told them that God was powerful and could tell them what their dreams meant. One of the men used to work for Pharaoh as a cupbearer. In his dream, the man saw a vine with 3 branches. The branches grew and produced grapes. The man picked the grapes, squeezed them into Pharaoh's cup, and put the cup into Pharaoh's hand. Joseph told the man that his dream meant that in 3 days he would get his job back and start working for Pharaoh again. He also asked the man to remember Joseph and to mention him to Pharaoh so that he could be set free. 3 days later, the cupbearer's dream came true, and he began working for Pharaoh once again. Except the cupbearer forgot about Joseph and how he helped him interpret his dream. 2 years passed, and Joseph stayed in prison. Then one night, Pharaoh had a dream. He was very worried, and no one could tell him what it meant. Suddenly, the cupbearer remembered Joseph. Pharaoh called Joseph to the palace and asked him to tell him what the dream meant. Joseph told Pharaoh that God was the one who had the power to interpret dreams, and only God could tell Pharaoh what the dream meant. In Pharaoh's dream, there were 7 well-fed, healthy-looking cows that were grazing on the bank of a river. After them came 7 other weak and sickly-looking cows. These skinny cows ate the 7 well-fed cows. But when they had eaten them, they were still skinny. God revealed to Joseph that the 7 fat cows would mean 7 good years where Egypt would be able to grow lots of food. After the 7 good years would come 7 bad years of famine, where no one would be able to grow any food at all. Pharaoh listened to Joseph and began to prepare for the 7 bad years by collecting extra food during the first 7 good years. Because of Joseph's interpretation of the dream, Egypt was saved from years of famine. God used what seemed bad to Joseph for good, and He can use the bad things in our life and turn them to good too, because He is the one who's in control. All that we have to do is trust in Him, just like Joseph did.